Hi everybody. Right, just a bit of a test to see how this works out. I just want to read a couple of things for tonight. Hang on so I can get a bit of background. That's cool. Okay, this was inspired. This was inspired by someone's kindness the other day, and by the feeling that I got from a picture called Hand, photographed by Sarah. It's called Your Hands. To touch, to feel, to know, to show. Is it hot or is it cold or just warm? 100 million feelings and senses. The knowing when to be gentle or firm to be. You are my strength, but you're also my weakness. The knowing when to give comfort to a hurting heart. The knowing when to care for the ill. The knowing when to give reassurance to a broken mind. When someone is lost, it's reaching out to be kind. It's to hold another and show the way when they are insecure and blind, reaching out to catch when they fall. It's the hand that lays on your back, giving you guidance when you're in confusion. To touch another is to love, is to save, to say hello and goodbye, to wipe away the tears of sadness or joy. Sometimes it's just a hold. Sometimes it's just to let someone go. Wow. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Not bad at all. Okay. This was also something that I wrote after I finished work the other night. And it took a lot of conversation and discussion and reassurance with somebody who really needed it, and just helping somebody out when they're fighting against the system to get what they want, get help that they need. But this came out at a time because I noticed a poem about not giving up. So I wrote something down. It's called Extremes of Circumstances. The extremes of circumstances can bring out human perseverance and the very best of us all. If we are to be given a chance to show all our unique individual qualities that when gathered together can achieve anything. Yet on the other hand, or on the other side, it can also bring forth the worst, the most greed of man. So it is time to do something about it. And it's no use speaking or appealing to the government, for their best got lost a long time ago, when they sent people out to fight a war that we had no business being there. They sent them out knowing that most of them were going to die or come back damaged or disabled. So it's time for us little people to start standing up and thinking big. The link is for all the other groups that are fighting for our human rights to live in a safe environment, a safe way and productive way. The link for us all to link together and think as one. Cool. I like that. Okay. I'm going to pause this a minute because I really want to know what this sounds like. And oh shit. Ah, God. I don't know whether I'm tired or awake. Just in a weird headspace. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hello. Hello again. Okay. Right. Okay. Sorry, I've just been writing something weird, something good. Something crossed my mind the other day, and someone was talking about sacrifices and how much they have to sacrifice for what they do in their lives. And yeah, many people do make sacrifices all the time, every day. But the sacrifices I want to talk about are the ones that I make, or I feel that I make. It's really weird. But I wrote this down, so I hope maybe we can get it, or I can get it, or you can get it, or whoever, I don't know. See how it goes. Personal sacrifices. So what would we call the things we do to preserve our gifts and talents? How far would we go to protect that of which gives us life? Would you go without your personal needs? Would you let go of the things that you want? Is it that sparkle that you would forsake? That feeling of complete well-being, that essence of happiness that gives you value. Do you define your ability to who you are, or to whom you want to be? For the one true goal in your life is to what gives you that satisfaction. For every person that has that dream, that yearning to be, how far would you go? What sacrifices would you make? Is it the hunger to ignore, the tiredness to keep going, the determination to fit everything in and still at the end of the day say I'm fine? Personal sacrifices is what steals your heart, keeps you going at all cost, because you have this inbuilt fear that what gives you soul may be lost. Yeah, it is. That's how I feel. I feel if I don't keep going, if I don't keep trying, if I don't keep working on my dream, or working on my writing, my book, my working on connecting with people, despite all the odds, despite everything, despite the sacrifices, I kind of feel like I'd be lost. It'd be something else that I gave up on, but I achieved the biggest thing in my life once, and that was with my son, but I almost fucked that one up. But I did achieve recovery. I did lose everything and end up on the street and lost everything and everyone, and but I got back, I came back, I crawled my fucking way back, you know. So that's something in my head that knows that I can achieve almost anything as long as I keep going and I keep fighting and I keep not giving up, you know. So yeah, I'm prepared to make personal sacrifices, whether it's a lack of food or a lack of sleep or a lack of well-being, whatever. As long as I get to achieve my dream, that's what it's about at the end of the day. Yeah? Okay. I'm going to pause it there because I need a drink and I need some coffee. Okay, so speak to you in a while. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Hi everybody. Okay, I'm back. Now, bit of background. Yeah, this is one of my favourites. You can hear it in the background. It's called Staring Out. It's by Excess Reads Armageddon. Amazing track, but it's really cool. I just wanted to have a pause, have a break for a minute, because I'm going to read something that's a bit long and hope I can get through it. I wrote it last night, and yeah, just want to see if I can do this. It's a long one. It's based on a picture that I've been looking at for the past few weeks, and I couldn't find anything I couldn't find the words yet, and I've had it on slideshow repeating over and over again, sort of thing, just so that I can find something. So I had to just go through a lot of stuff, a lot of experiences and stuff to kind of find the words, and I think I found them last night. So, and it's from a picture called "It's Not What You Look At That Matters, It's What You See," and I titled it "It's the Person Within." Who do you see when you look at me? Do you see the face of my present, or do you see the mask of who I'm trying to be? Is it me you're looking at, or is it a person fighting every day to live with what's inside? For yesterday, they may have been struggling to get through and trying not to hide what's inside. Sometimes they say, "I'm fine, I'm okay." Or sometimes the inside can seep out into the light of day. For at times of my own, I can be scared, I can be nervous, but he won't let me share. There are times when the images and memories rise and take me by surprise, or I can only pray to make it through every moment when my demon whispers in my light, whispers the lies. Once upon a time, I would run and hide in a bottle or a line, sometimes to take the edge off the insanity. Yet there would be times when my own behaviours would resemble utter madness, For in the beginning of learning, I learnt to cover up and not to say wrong, the wrongs for the fear of judgment from my peers. Once I sat at the feet of a man of the cloth who told me I was evil and I was a sinner and I would go to hell. I was 8 years old, alone in the world of demanding adults who never told me why I had to give up my child, and I buried him inside alive. So why was I a sinner? Why was I going to hell? But no one could see me trying to do the right thing. But sometimes what you see is not always the real. When you look in their eyes and ask, how do they feel? And just listen for the truth, because being given a chance to feel safe to say is what matters. For that could change who they are, and that's when you start to heal. That's when the foundations of your life are laid to bear the building bricks of whom you are and become strong, for the layers of your life will teach you to be the person who you were meant to be. Yeah. You walk down the street every day and you're looking at people. If you choose to look at people, that is. If you're not in your own world. And if you're any judge of character or personal appearance, sometimes you can see resemblance of what's inside. You can see the wannabes, you can see the pretenders, you can see the ones that are just floating through life, you know. But sometimes you can see the people that are showing what there is inside by what they are or who they are on the outside. And that's a weird one. And then you get into a conversation with somebody and sometimes you can be right and sometimes you can be wrong. You never know. I once walked into a meeting and saw this whole bunch of people and they just looked like you or me. Nobody different. But then it wasn't until they started talking and saying how they feel or how their days were or what they were going through. It's like you see a major transformation of a person. And it's not always what you perceive them to be until you hear. You know? And I feel that with the people that I'm around at the moment, or have been, are some pretty amazing people. I have some pretty amazing, courageous, brave, strong friends. And I work with some pretty incredible people as well. who go all out for other people, for others, you know, and I'm kind of really proud to be part of their lives, and I'm really grateful to them, you know. But it doesn't always feel like that when you're in your own space, when you're in your own time, you know. Sometimes your head can be pretty well fucked up, and your imagination can run riot around the world of your brain. And it like fucks you up. That's why I'm glad we've got the internet. I'm glad that we've got connections to talk to people and to listen and understand. So I'm cool with that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now because I need to check this out and see what it's like and get myself all embarrassed thinking, oh my god, what have I just done? But if something else comes up new, then see how it goes. Okay? So I will sign off with you. Adios amigos, and goodbye and good night, and maybe catch you again. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye bye.